There's a beginning and an ending for everything that is alive. In between is living. All around us, everywhere, beginnings and endings are going on all the time. Nothing that is alive goes on forever. Sometimes living things become ill, or they get hurt. Mostly, of course, they get better again. But there are times when they are so badly hurt, or they are so ill that they die because they can no longer stay alive. This can happen when they are young, or old, or anywhere in between. It may be sad, but it is the way of all things, and it is true for everything that is alive. For people, for dogs, for fish, for trees. All living things in our world have their own special lifetime.
Trees are tall and strong. They grow slowly, standing in the sunshine and in the rain. Some of them live for a very long time, for 100 years or more. That is the way they live, and that is their lifetime. Fish swimming in lakes and rivers or in the sea can be so tiny that it is hard to tell that they are there at all, or so big that the only way to describe them is enormous. As far as we know, it seems that the smaller they are, the shorter will be their lifetime, but that is how it is for fish. Their lives can be as little as a day or so, or as long as 80 or 90 years. That is how they live, and that is their lifetime. Dogs grow up in a few months. Then they live for about 10 to 15 years, eating meat until they grow old and it is their time to die. That is how they live, and it is their lifetime. And people?
Well, like everything else that is alive, people have lifetimes too. They live for about 60 or 70 years, sometimes even longer, doing all things that people do, like growing up and being an adult. It can happen though, just as it does with all other living things, that people become ill or they get hurt. Mostly, of course, they get better again.
Yoo-hoo!
But there are times when they are so badly hurt or they are so ill that they die because they can no longer stay alive. It may be sad, but that is how it is for people. It is the way they live, and it is their lifetime. So, no matter how long they are or how short, lifetimes are really all the same. They have beginnings and endings, and there is living in between. That is how things are for people, for dogs, for fish, for trees, and for all living things.
Everywhere.